What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports picks video. It is Thursday, July the 30th. Thank you guys so much for joining me each and every time I put out a video. I am so excited. The NBA is back. And the great thing about the NBA, now that it's back, is that every single game is a good game. It's either a team that's fighting for playoff positioning or it's a team that's fighting to get into the playoffs. So every game matters. Every game means something. Every game is going to be a good game to watch. I'm so very excited for the NBA to be here. So with my last video with the MLB opening day, we gave out a winner. So I'm going to do the same thing with the NBA restart. We're going to give out a winner today, a little bit towards the end of the video. Before I get to today's free play of the day, so now we have the MLB in action, we have the WNBA in action, and now starting tonight we have the NBA in action. In a couple of days we're going to have the NHL in action as well. They're going to be starting directly into the playoffs. Going to be very exciting for the NHL. We also have PGA every weekend. We have UFC every weekend. So we are now filled with sports. So if you're ready to join the village, if you're ready to start receiving some heaters each and every day, and all those sports I just mentioned, like I said, the NBA, the MLB, WNBA, golf, UFC, all the major sports that are out there. I've been throwing some bonus soccer picks here and there. So each and every day, it's very simple. Each and every day, I'll send out picks directly to your email box. You don't have to go anywhere to try to find the picks. They'll be sent directly to your email box. So however you get your email notifications, you'll know when you get the picks on the website. This is how to get there, jvillesportspicks.com. Check it out, browse around. I have a bunch of different links at the top of the page. But most importantly, in the upper right-hand corner, the big blue button to join the village. And new this year, the village guarantee. You sign up for one of my packages and you don't win. If I have a losing record, you have one of two options. You get your money back or you get 30 days free. That's the village guarantee. I'm very confident. You have nothing to lose. Join the village. That's the website, jvillesportspicks.com. Check it out, browse around, sign up. Start receiving your plays today in all of those sports. But let's go ahead and get into today's free play of the day. I want to make this video short and sweet. So we have two games to kick off the NBA restart. Like I said, pretty much every game is going to be a good game. There's going to be a couple teams that get knocked out here. They're pretty early on if they don't start winning right away. But early on, every game matters. Every game is going to be a good game. But I am going to be focusing on the first game, which is between the Utah Jazz and the New Orleans Pelicans. So each team played 3 exhibition games. And if you look at the first game both these teams played, they both scored under 100 points. And deservedly so. Obviously, it's the first game coming back after a long layoff. On top of that, that first game, they were playing 10-minute quarters. So the totals for that first game are a little bit, I don't want to say deceiving. They're lower because they played less. You take 2 minutes off each quarter, that's 8 minutes. That's, almost a full quarter that they didn't play. So obviously scoring less than 100 points in those games, not a huge deal. But if you look at their second game, both teams scored more points. If you look at the last game that they played, both teams lit it up. Utah was over 110. The Pelicans were over 120. They both were playing like they normally did pre-COVID. What I am looking at for this game is the total. So I'm looking at the over. It's set right now at 224.5. And we're not getting the best of the number. It opened a couple points lower, but I still love the total. Before COVID, you look at the New Orleans Pelicans totals, their totals were in the upper 220s, the low 230s. The Pelicans, and I think the Pelicans, the Bucks, the Rockets, those teams always had the highest totals. Golden State, before all the injuries, always in the low 230s, high 220s. Of course, it depends on who they're playing. There's some super slow teams, some defensive teams out there. This is a game where I think we're going to see a lot of points. New Orleans Pelicans, that is their way to beat you. They are going to try to run you off the court. They're in desperation mode. They are one of the teams that are on the outside looking in right now. So every game for them matters, and that is their way of beating you, is to run up and down the court, play fast. They have one big question mark on this team, that's Zion Williams. He had to leave the bubble. He came back. He looks like he's going to play. There's some questioning surrounding his conditioning. I don't think it's a big factor. I mean, he wasn't away for that long. He should be good to go. I don't buy. They're also talking about chemistry issues since he didn't play in any of the exhibition games. But again, I don't think it's a big deal. The way the Pelicans play, running up and down the court, playing loose, I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to disrupt the flow at all. And you play that type of game, not only do you score a lot of points, but you also give up a lot of points. So these two teams have played each other 3 times already this year. Obviously, it was before the bubble, but I still think it's relevant. So the first time they played, it was 128-120. Second time they played, it was 128-126. The third time they played, it was 138-132. That was an overtime, so add another 5 minutes to that scoring. But that was another high scoring. All 3 of the games were super high scoring, way over the 225, 224 and a half that's set right now. So I think they have the total set too low. Utah is without one of their starters, Bogdanovich. He is a 3-point specialist. Definitely hurts them a little bit, but they do have some other guys that are going to step up and play. And like I said, the way New Orleans plays, like, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a high-scoring game. And from what I saw from both these teams in the last game of the exhibition, they don't look that rusty, which also is another concern. This is the first real game of the startup. Is there going to be some rust? From what I saw from the third game, these teams are ready to go. They played on these courts. They practice on these courts. They're used to these courts. I'm looking for a high-scoring game here. So I'm going with 224 and a half over between the Utah Jazz and New Orleans Pelicans. That's going to be today's free play of the day. Let's kick off the NBA right. Let's kick off the NBA with the winner. Also going to have a bunch of MLB picks today, some WNBA picks today, and like I said, we're waiting for hockey to start up as well. Then we're going to be completely loaded. So that's going to be today's free play of the day. New Orleans Pelicans, Utah Jazz over 224 and a half. Let's look for a high scoring game. For those of you that are part of the village, stay tuned. I'll be sending out the daily newsletter with the rest of today's plays. We're looking to have a perfect day today as we get closer to the weekend. I'm already looking at the UFC card. I see some good matchups already. It's going to be a good weekend. So if you're interested in joining the village, like I said, go to JVilleSportsPicks.com. Hit that big blue button in the upper right-hand corner. See which package suits you the best. Also, from now until the end of the month, we have the promo code. It's still active. Welcome back 25, all capital letters. Type that into the promo, it'll give you 25% off any package. All the packages are already super cheap as it is, but I want to give you guys 25% off as a welcome back. Sports are back. Let's hope sports stay back. So JVilleSportsPicks.com. Also, before I go, don't forget to go to twitch.tv/JVilleSports, or just go to twitch.tv and then type in JVille Sports in the search box and find my channel, follow my channel. We are about to go live probably Friday night or definitely sometime this weekend. But if you follow the channel, you'll get a notification when I go live, and we are just going to watch some sports. We're going to scoreboard watch, and we are going to bet some games live. So go to twitch.tv and follow that channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. But other than that, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So that is today's free play of the day. One more time, the New Orleans Pelicans and Utah Jazz over 224 and a half. Go check out JVilleSportsPicks.com for all of your village needs. And other than that, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining me. Good luck with whatever you guys do decide to put in. Have fun watching the NBA, MLB, whatever you guys are doing. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.